Thanks, experts. Hi, it's Canberra here. The UK Express ran a much needed story, but long overdue, and the headline was titled, "Banning Children from School in Pandemic Was a Mistake." Okay. Britain's Secretary of Education, Nadhim Zahawi, told reporters, "I suspect one thing we won't need an inquiry to tell us is it was a mistake to go to home learning, virtual learning, online learning. You don't say." The Express noted that the full impact of the disruption may not be apparent for years, but experts are convinced it will be significant. Okay, I'm going to stop at that point. Experts. I am sick and tired of hearing the word experts. All I've figured out so far over the last 2 years, these people are morons, predominantly morons. They don't have any common sense, any critical thinking skills. They have ideology they espouse. They've got fanciful ideas that none of them have seemed to work very well. Just ask Hong Kong. There's so many jurisdictions that have followed all their guidelines, all their rules, and the results have not been as promised. So folks, that is our big takeaway from all of this. Use your critical thinking skills, think for yourself, don't be reliant on the experts. And as parents, more than anybody, don't be dependent on the educators and think that they've got noble, virtuous ideology and they're going to teach your kids in a wonderful manner and they've always got the best interest of your children at heart. Yes, there are teachers who definitely feel that way. There's good teachers out there, but not every one of them thinks that way. And especially their unions don't approach things that way. Most unions in most jurisdictions have fought in-class learning over the last 2 years. They have been the biggest proponents of masking kids. Every single policy under the sun that you would think that, hey, maybe we should study it, maybe this is going to have a negative impact on kids. It didn't matter. They simply viewed themselves as authoritarians, edicts from the top, and damned the consequences. When they were told that kids could suffer irreparable harm, they could be developmentally, their growth could be stunted, all these things, they said, no. They poo-pooed it all. So, take for example BC. 182 instructional days are in a school calendar year in BC, in the school district I'm in. Now, we know over the last 2 years, there's been a lot of disruption. Initially, when online virtual learning started, it was a mess. There was all kinds of hours and days missed. Teachers didn't show up. Kids weren't set up. There was all of these opportunities lost. Couple that with just the fear porn that was instilled into kids constantly. These were young minds, impressionable minds, who are going to take a long time to recover. It's different if you've got a 16, 17-year-old, they've got some critical reasoning and thinking skills, but you take a 6-year-old or a 7-year-old. Their life experience, their worldview, their breadth of experience to rely on is very short. They are dependent on the people that are in charge of their lives, their parents and teachers, to dictate a direction. And when it's fear, it's going to have an impact. So not only have we stunted them educationally, we've stunted them emotionally, and I didn't need a bunch of experts to tell me this could have happened. I just needed common sense. So experts, thank you very much. What would we do without your mistakes? Anyway, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please post your comments in the comment section. You can also follow me on Rumble and my locals account. As always, I welcome your comments and I will see you next time.